Hello everybody, I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're all staying safe. I know we've been going through some extremely troubling times. We have been for the past year. However, by staying optimistic, by persevering, and by following all the relevant SOPs, we can hopefully put all of this behind us very, very soon. First and foremost, I would like to say that I am incredibly humbled and absolutely honored to be entrusted with the position of head girl of TNS. It is a position that comes with so much responsibility and so much pride as well. So I am so incredibly grateful to everyone who has supported me throughout this entire process, who have advocated for me, and who have entrusted me with this position. I am forever and eternally grateful to all of you. Now, I know a lot of changes have been occurring at TNS recently with a lot of new students and also, of course, the new principal, Mr. Riley, who has enacted several new rules and policies throughout the past school year, most notably the whole concept and notion of the student agency, including student voice, student choice, and student ownership, which is really focused on how students can take responsibility for themselves and their own actions and their own education, most importantly, and can foster this level of communication between all of the different aspects of the school community and their personal lives that are involved in their communication, in their education, and in their success, including parents, teachers, staff, etc. And then also, of course, promoting their interests, promoting what they love to do and what changes they'd like to see in their schools. So it's all about students taking charge of their own education, of their own learning, and their own opportunities as well, which is an extremely important thing. And it really ties into the mission and the vision that the Student Council has this year for the upcoming academic year. So our main vision is to really look at the students of TNS as well-rounded human beings, as dynamic, as imperfectly imperfect human beings that have various traits, various unique aspects to their personality and to their learner profile, which makes them so incredibly unique and special, and what's going to set them apart in the future and what's going to help them grow. So we want to look at students not as grades, not as numbers, not as university placements, but as these dynamic human beings, these well-rounded people who have so many different interests, such a variety of interdisciplinary skills that are going to help them so much in the future. And we want to identify those points and develop those points. So that is like our general vision for this year, and we have a mission for that as well. And we're going to be enforcing this vision by having all of these different events. For example, I've been talking to Mr. Riley very regularly about having a TEDx event, which is really exciting. We're going to get licensing for that and everything. And then, of course, the restructuring of the Student Council. We have the category heads now, and these category heads are going to allow students to be these well-rounded human beings by looking at their different interests, their different unique aspects to them, performing arts, literature, sport, all of these things that make them so dynamic and unique, and we're going to identify those aspects of them, and we're going to develop them. That is our vision for this year. So we are so incredibly excited. The deputies will talk further about the different events and everything we're going to be holding and how we're going to implement that vision into our mission. But we are going to focus on not making a generation of university graduates or a generation of doctors, of artists, of writers. We're going to be focusing on making a generation of leaders. That is our goal, and that is what ties in really well with the whole idea of student agency, student choice, voice, and leadership. And we just want to create passionate, well-rounded, amazing, dynamic individuals from the students at TNS. I said in my original deputy head girl speech that they have such an incredible amount of potential, amount of area of growth, and we are just going to be focusing on implementing that, identifying that, and expanding that. So I am so incredibly looking forward to starting that and working with all of you for the next upcoming year. Thank you.